Hey guys, Denise Gossett here. This is my acting vlog, week 11. And of course, this is Easter week, leading up to Easter, so it was a much slower week. I had one audition for a TV show, which went great, but the extra exciting thing about this one audition was this was the fourth time I have read for this casting director in the past 2 weeks on several different projects. So that can only mean good things. Obviously, she's liking what I'm doing and I'm getting closer to booking, so that's a wonderful thing. So that was super exciting. Some of the things I do when it's a slower week like this with less auditions, or it's leading up to some sort of holiday, because the breakdowns always slow down, auditions always slow down right around different holidays, is I will delve more into different things that I can do. So I may postcard more. I may watch more YouTube videos on different advice. You can always find different little tidbits of information. Like I've mentioned in the past, watching different casting directors on YouTube, because a lot of them have informational videos. And, you know, if you're on there and you're watching one and she says, like, she hates postcards. I told you I have 3-ring binders full of every casting director I've ever met, or that I want to meet, or that I've read for, or whatever. Go into, you know, where she is, write that she hates postcards, so that you know, okay, I'm not going to send her postcards. You know, maybe I'll follow her on Twitter and retweet some of her stuff, or different things like that, instead of using the postcard aspect with her. So when you have slower weeks like this, do that. Like, I read scripts, I watched YouTube videos, I did postcarding, little things like that that maybe you won't usually have more time for, because you're auditioning and prepping scripts, that sort of thing. So use this downtime, use it to recoup. Like, you know, we did a lot of family things and that was lovely. But also use it to get like another step ahead in things. If your resume hasn't been updated in a while and you've got some credits, get that. Use these down, slow weeks to get caught up on things. Really, really important to do that. And let's say you are completely caught up. There is always stuff on YouTube to watch that can help you further your career or your acting, or, you know, pull out a monologue or something. I like to read scripts. I read a lot of scripts for Shriekfest and that have been sent me to potentially star in. And I love to read scripts, and I love to read them out loud. It's really great practice. I try to change up my voice or inflection, or practice different accents with the different roles. So that's something good to do as well. Plus, if people send me scripts that they're thinking I might want to star in, it's good to hear it out loud to see, is this something I'm connecting with? Is this something I may want to do in the future? So little things like that. You can always write out your goals again. If your goals are not written down, they will not happen. I'm telling you this. You have to write them down. And you have to, you know, periodically, once a week, once a month, read them over, because your goals are going to change. So let's say your goal was to, you know, start getting co-star roles, and you start getting a lot of co-star roles. Well, that goal is going to change to guest star roles. You should always be striving for more, whatever it is. And so start thinking that way, like big picture, big picture. And if you have these down weeks where things are slower due to a holiday or whatever it may be, use this time to really reflect on things you're doing right, things you maybe need a little extra help with, or you can improve on. There's just so many things you can do, instead of sitting at Starbucks and complaining about your agent because you're not getting auditions. Do something. Get out there and do something. It's really, really important. The actors I know that are successful are the actors that are hustling. They're doing something every day to move their career forward, and you should be too. I mean, this is what you want, right? You love it, so do something. But even if it's just writing down your goals or making your dream board or your dream folder or whatever it is you want to do, dream building is hugely, hugely important for pursuing goals and dreams. Dream building is where you might make a dream board, which is, clipped out things of maybe what you want. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's acting roles, maybe there's a statue, a picture of Oscar, or whatever it is you may want. But dream building in general is, let's say you dream of having a really nice house. Well, you go and maybe you look at model homes, or you go and you look at houses, because what it's doing is it's getting that energy out there that that's the direction you want to be going in. If you want a new car, maybe you go look at cars, you sit in that car, take a picture of yourself in that car. All these things help to target our energy towards the things we want. And it keeps you motivated and excited because you've got goals, you've got things to reach for, instead of just sitting at Starbucks, complaining about your agent, complaining about your lack of auditions, commiserating with other actors that are going through the same thing. Stop, get up and do something, anything. All right, guys, that's enough of my lecture. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you had a great Easter holiday weekend and spent some time with people you love. And keep pursuing those goals. Write them down, break them down into itty-bitty baby steps, and pursue. I don't care if you do something little every day, but do something. Keep moving forward. All right. See you next week.